Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and we're back on For Honor. Once again, there should be Shigoki gameplay in the background. I know you guys are loving the Shigoki high-level videos, of high-level skill videos that we do on our channel. It's great to see that. We'll be doing more very soon, followed up by also this new interesting video for today. We got a topic for today. We're doing For Honor news because I always do this with Paragon. I do Paragon news. I've done other gaming news in the past, and it's really fun to do. Let's try it for Honor, and there's some really interesting information right now. 2 new heroes have been leaked and kind of confirmed not long ago, so I want to go over them and talk about them and explain what they actually are, followed by the possibility of a new faction being added to For Honor. So this is going to be a really interesting video. There's going to be a lot of juicy information within this video, but before we get into this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button to keep up to date with the greatest and latest gaming content that we do produce on this channel. As always, expected here first, so without further ado, let's get straight into this. So not long ago, all these images of new heroes, 2 new heroes started appearing out of nowhere for Honor, and these are bloody amazing because some of you mates are also contacting me through YouTube and tell me about these new heroes being leaked in For Honor. That's bloody amazing to see. And with these 2 new heroes, they're completely different from each other, even though they are in the same category or row, aka faction. It seems to be like a mercenary faction and not like a set faction of the Romans or Greeks, due to the fact that in the same faction area or faction row, there's a ninja, which is one of the new heroes, followed by the Centurion. Let's talk about the Centurion first before we go to the ninja, because I want to talk about Centurion because he sounds really interesting, and the ninja obviously is super hyped. So if you mates don't know what Centurion is, it's pretty much the commander of a century in the ancient Roman army, or the Roman Greek army, around that, because obviously the Romans and Greeks clashed a bit and have a lot of history, and there's a lot of history in that type of area. Even today in real life, the art style they use for their certain buildings are pretty close, and then as the centuries went past, they pretty much had the exact same thing of art styles, but they changed it here and there. And that's the exact same thing with their armor. As you see within the image right now on screen, it's the image of Centurion in-game before you actually go into a full match of For Honor. When you're in the loadout screen and you'll be able to see your character, that's how Centurion looks. He's pretty much wearing a full body armor or a metal onesie. Yes, I just called it that, but this is pretty sick. I like it. Even though you can't see much of his facial expressions, it doesn't really matter because obviously the hero looks bloody amazing. And due to the fact of Centurion's positioning with the hero roster, he looks like he will fall into the Vanguard class, which is pretty interesting. You can see some of his abilities on screen right now. Obviously, some of them are pretty much the exact same as other heroes, nothing too crazy, but some of them are new as well. And sadly, within this image, we don't get to see the weapon of the character in the actual model that we're seeing right now. Most likely, he'll be carrying some type of sword or even some type of a spear, because if you look down to the hero portrait, which is on the bottom left corner of your screen, you can see him holding some type of weapon over his actual back. So I'm guessing that's going to be a spear of some sort, because I just feel like that would make sense. Hopefully there's some images of what I think the weapons could be on screen right now, just to give you some more in-depth ideas of what he could actually be. So that was a leaked image for Centurion, the Legion Commander, the newest hero that will be added into For Honor sometime soon, hopefully very soon. Now let's move on to the second new hero that will be added to For Honor, and that is Ninja. The big image right now on your screen, and this Ninja character, or Ninja hero, looks bloody amazing. He does fall into the second position within the faction list, or the mercenary list, whatever you want to call it. But he falls into like heavy class, which doesn't make sense. I'm guessing the positioning there was in test phase, so they just put the heroes in a random order, not the correct order. So I don't feel like this ninja is heavy class at all, because he doesn't look heavy at all. So I'm guessing he's going to fall into the hybrid class, or even the assassin class for the new faction, or the new mercenaries, or pretty much will be added on to the samurai faction somehow. But let's go back and look at the character. You can see the character with this amazing outfit, followed up by this weapon in his hand. There seems to be a scythe, which is pretty bloody amazing. And then also below his actual scythe, or his other arm, there's some type of rope there. So I'm guessing he'll be able to use the rope in one of his abilities. Maybe hang people on the side of the map and drop them to their death. Wouldn't that be pretty sick for a ninja? I don't know. There's so many possibilities for this character, and I can't wait to see what he does within For Honor. And obviously, the caption for this hero is Ninja, Silent but Deadly. And that makes complete sense. I'm hoping he's an assassin or a hybrid character, because that will be really fun. His abilities are there as well, and he seems to have a new ability as his first passive or first trait, whatever it actually is. He's got like these 2 eyes, so I'm guessing he goes invisible or goes into stealth, or pretty much he's hidden from other players in some type of way before he does his damage output or pretty much pounces for the kill. So I'm guessing that's the idea. The rest of the abilities, I think we've seen them before with other heroes that are currently in the game. So Ninja will be the second hero added to the For Honor hero roster, which is pretty sick, and it seems like these 2 heroes will be released at once at the same stage, like how they do with Rainbow Six, another Ubisoft game. I think they usually release 2 heroes every time they have like a massive update for the game, so we could expect the exact same here for Honor, because obviously if the technique works for other games in Ubisoft, they're going to pretty much rinse and repeat it for other games they have in the future. And now since For Honor has been released, I'm guessing they'll be doing the exact same thing for the DLC season for each of the characters they want to release. They're going to release 2 every time they want to release DLC into For Honor, which makes complete sense, because obviously 2 heroes at once is going to be bloody hype. Some of you mates are thinking at this current moment, what if these heroes are just faked and pretty much created by other people in the community as like a fan-made creation for heroes they want to see in For Honor? That could have been a possibility, but due to the fact that this is pretty much confirmed, because we have another image of the season pass for Honor, if that makes any sense, for Honor. You know what I mean? The season pass for the game was kind of released, the image for it, and it did showcase these 2 heroes on the front page of the season pass. You'll be able to see the season pass image right now on your screens, and you'll be able to see, obviously, Centurion. Then alongside him is Ninja, by his side, ready to be launched into the game as the next DLC heroes within For Honor. So that pretty much confirms that these will be 2 heroes that will be coming in the next DLC for Honor, and I can't wait to see them. It's going to be pretty bloody hyped, mates. But mates, as always, I want to know your thoughts on this video. What do you think about it? Do you want to see more For Honor news videos in the future? And also, which hero do you want to see first, or which hero are you going to play more of? Centurion or Ninja? Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. So mates, if you did enjoy this video, show your support, smash that like button. Let's try to get 100 likes on this video. And if you mates want to see more For Honor gaming content and For Honor gaming news on my channel, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. Oh, time's go, but don't you worry. We're back very soon. Hang tight, boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Just imagine the ninja hero using the rope within his grasp to obviously climb terrain or buildings and use that as a way to do some environmental kills from the skies and jump and slash his opponents to death like Assassin's Creed style. That would be pretty sick in my opinion.
Feels right.